Welcome to In the Key Demos Wrestling Review. I am Zero the Hero, and I'm going solo. I'm going to review NXT UK. So, first off, Tyler Bates versus Dave Mastiff. What a good match. That told a great story, and after a horrible week of seeing AEW Dynamite and Revolution, this was much needed to cleanse my palate. So, I've never seen this Dave Mastiff guy. He's pretty big. He's a beast. And they're having a match. Apparently, it's a tournament. I'm not sure. The Heritage Cup. I'm not sure what the winner gets. I'm assuming it's the number one contender spot at the NXT UK title. And there's 5 rounds. 5 rounds. So, whenever somebody picks up a pin, the round ends. The next round begins. Whoever has the most pins by the end of the 5th round wins. So, the first round, it had Tyler Bates and Mastiff basically feeling each other out. Nobody is too aggressive. They're just being respectful. It was cool to see that. The round ends. Then, second round, Tyler Bates, he ends up having this roll up, and he kind of botches it. He jumps on top of Mastiff, and he clearly mistimed that because he completely jumped on his back instead of going over his back. But he recovered nicely. He had a good arch in his back, and he dropped him 1, 2, 3. The round ends. I was surprised to see that. And then by the third round, Mastiff picks up a crucifix pin over Tyler Bates. And I guess that pin dropped him on his head because Bates sold it. He sold it very well. At the end of the match, he kept holding his neck like he's supposed to. You're selling. So at this point, it's 1-1 in 3 rounds. So the fourth round, Mastiff is like a shark. He smells blood. He starts going after Bates so hard. He's working stiff. He's beating his ass. And in the end of this, I'm thinking, okay, clearly they're trying to push Tyler Bates. How are they going to make him win? There's no way Mastiff will pick up a pin here, right? So the fourth ends. Bates is on the floor. He's getting pinned. He doesn't get the 3 count against him, but the round ends after 3 minutes. So it's the 5th round. I'm thinking, okay, how is this going to happen? How is Tyler Bates going to win? Mastiff, still like a shark, he goes after Bates again, whooping his ass. And in the end, Bates gets one shot. Mastiff charges at Tyler Bates. Bates does some kind of front flip kick, hits him on the head. This is what I liked a lot. So after Mastiff was knocked loopy, he's dazed and confused. That sense of urgency was within Tyler Bates, because at that point he thought, okay, this is my only chance. He starts beating his ass. He knocks him down. He does his corkscrew swanton, nails that 1, 2, 3. That was a great story. I didn't see Tyler Bates winning, but they did it. So that was really good. A great way to start this program. And the next match. So the next match was Teoman, which is his debut match, against Danny Jones. I don't know either. I'm still new to this promotion. Teoman, okay. So I'm not going to dissect the match because clearly this is not a wrestling match. This is a debut match. So I'm going to critique Teoman's his debut. So what I liked the fact he worked like a heel. He didn't show respect to his opponent. Now, this is what bothered me. Whenever he knocked down his opponent, he was like a duck. And what I mean by that, imagine you're in a pond and there's ducks around the pond. What do you see a duck doing? Standing around. And if they walk just very casually. That's what he was doing. Teoman was trying to work the hard camera, which it works if you're maybe 7 feet tall or just super jacked. But Teoman, he looks like he's 6 feet, maybe at the most 6'2", and he's not jacked. So that was a mistake. What he should have done was he should have suffocated his opponent. He should have been more intense, like grab the guy and just put him in a damn headlock and don't let go. But no, he just casually just slaps him. He does some heel tactics. He uses the ropes like the full 5 count. He jumps on his opponent. He's just taunting him. I understand that, but he's working the hard camera too much. He's just walking around. He's trying to make it seem like he's stalking his prey, but it doesn't work since he's the same height as the same guy and he's not being that intense. So the last thing, so he didn't have a post-match promo. I don't know if he can promo. I've only seen packages. But this was a chance to really establish yourself. This is where you say, okay, I'm here in NXT UK. I'm here to beat the NXT UK champ, the TV title champ, whoever it may be. You say your objective, your goal. But no, that was the match. That was it. Overall, I give his debut a C- because even despite the fact he seems like he has potential and a good heel, that debut to me was just average. All right. So the next match. Where do I start? Williams and Jordan versus a Welsh team of Andrews and Morgan. I don't know their first names. So with this, I just want to say last week's or the previous match with Williams and Jordan, I hated it. Hated it because they're that indie PWG Chikara style where they're just going 100 miles per hour doing flips and gymnastics. I hate it. So this is what I noticed, which I loved. Not even liked, I loved. You rarely see this nowadays. The Welsh team gets both guys. First, it was Williams. Williams is trying to do his flippy dippy moveset, but the other guy, he just has them tight. He's not letting him go. He's not letting him go 100 miles per hour. I respect that. Same thing with Jordan. Jordan, it was even more apparent. Like the bearded guy from the Welsh team, he did not let him go. So I applaud that. Saying screw that to the 100 mile per hour car crash style, right? Up until that point, I liked the match. Right when I thought that, what do you think happened? The Welsh team, not even Williams and Jordan, the Welsh team went 100 miles per hour. That was such a turnoff. The bearded guy, who seems like he's the most fit, who has the best wrestling technique, he was doing flips and dives, and I completely checked out. I don't care if they lost at that point. Whatever little respect I had for them were gone. Obviously, Williams cheated because that's the whole gimmick right now is he's cheating. So this is what bothered me too at the end. Jordan goes in the ring. He tells Williams, because at this point, he's trying to be a good guy. He's not trying to cheat. He tells his teammate, look, we're not supposed to cheat. We got to do this fair and square. He said this in front of the referee. The referee can overturn the contest. He's admitting he just cheated. I can't believe this came from WWE. I mean, I know it's in the UK, but still, somebody screwed up here. So they're both walking up the stage, and Jordan's just saying, screw you. Not screw you, but he's saying, we were supposed to be fair and square. So I'm not interested in this storyline at all because this team sucks. They're that car crash style. So 2 things happen. Number 1, they break up because one guy is good and the other guy is he's cheating. Number 2, Jordan is pretending that he's a good guy. So when they face a babyface team, that babyface team will think that Jordan's also good and they won't expect him to cheat. What I expect to happen is Jordan will eventually cheat and just to go on full heel. But like I said, I'd rather both guys just break up because both guys suck. I hope NXT UK never uses them again. Both guys just suck. I hate that style. If I want to see the car crash style, I'll watch AEW, and I don't watch AEW because I hate that style. But anyways, one last thing. I don't know the names of these guys. Obviously, I'm new to this promotion. So I did some research. I looked up the grades, reviews, or whatever, because those will have the names of the guys. The first article I went to was Sportskeeda or Sportskeeda. I don't know what it's called. They gave Tyler Bate and Mastiff a C+, and they gave this tag match a B+. Whoever is grading these matches is a moron. They don't know wrestling, and if they like wrestling, they like this car crash style. Whoever that guy is needs to be replaced. I don't care if he thinks he's right or I think I'm right. I know I'm right because I know wrestling. And so yeah, screw Sportskeeda. They don't know shit. All right, with that said, the last match. It was a intergender match. So I'm not very high on intergender matches. So it's a man and a woman versus a man and a woman. I came into the match with very low expectations. Especially seeing Piper, I thought, damn, this chick is kind of overweight. Can she really move? Well, I was pleasantly surprised because the match started and it was very entertaining, by the way, because the heels did their job. They really, really made it hard for the baby faces to fight back. So the two that have the beef are the women, and the guys are there to help back them up because I guess they're friends or lovers, whatever it may be. So the whole point of the match was simple. Have the men fight, and finally, in the end, have the women come in. So throughout the whole match, Connors, so the four participants were Connors and Jenny versus Piper and Stars. So Connors and Stars start up the match, and it's just heel tactics. He's just completely overpowering the good guy, and Jenny interferes, and throughout the whole match, it's just getting heat. So then finally, here comes Jenny, and here comes Piper. Piper comes in, throws her around. I didn't care too much for this because even though Piper has beef with Jenny, it didn't seem like it wasn't that personal. But throughout the whole match, it made sense. They told a story, but what popped me was this. Piper, at one point, picks up Connors. Connors is what? Easily 6'4", 250 pounds. He may even be taller than that. She picks his ass up, drives him down. Then she grabs her teammates, Stars. Stars is smaller. He looks like he's maybe 5'10" and 180 pounds. She gorilla presses his ass and throws him down on the opponent. That got a pop out of me. That was impressive. They pick up the 1, 2, 3. Everybody goes home happy. So that was the matches. Overall, pretty good matches, minus that tag team match. That was garbage. Now, the promos. The promos were the ones that lacked in the whole show. Like you had the continuation of a Butler storyline. That they try to be comedic, saying that, okay, wash my whole room, clean up. She washes the dishes. In the end, she realizes that there's a dishwasher right there. That wasn't funny. Then you had a Chain Link promo where it's like some guys who were, I guess, in some kind of gang, and they're trying to jump out one of their fellow gang members. Not gang members, but just like their teammates. It seemed low rent, to be honest. Then you had a French woman. I forgot her name because that promo sucked. It was very, very bland. No charisma whatsoever. It was just bad. Then Ben Carter. Ben Carter comes in. He has a promo. Also, it lacked personality. And he changed his name. It's Nate or Nate something. Once again, if the promo was good, I probably would have remembered his name. But it was so forgettable, I don't care about his new name. Then the last two were Dragunov and Walter. Neither promoed, but they showed a package of Dragunov. He's going to be there next week. I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of his. Then you got Walter. Apparently he's the champ, which I had no idea. But so he's coming in next week also to make some kind of statement. I'm not sure, but overall, a fun show, good wrestling. Minus a tag team match. The promos lacked, but overall it was decent. It was good to see something good because, man, Dynamite yesterday was garbage. Revolution was garbage. Ring of Honor was good. MOW, it kind of lacked. So this saved the week for me. I'm getting hyped up for NWA Power. So that's it. Good show. I give it out of 4 Dave Meltzer stars, I give it a 3. A solid 3. And, well, that's it. That's the review. I am Zero the Hero, and this is In the Key Demos Wrestling Review.